Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I am a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. Today I'm doing another reaction video and this time I'm back to Beste Zangers, and this is a duet between Stef Bos and Miss Montreal, Laat. Alright, let's have a listen.
Ik ben misschien te laat geboren, of in een land van ander licht. Loop altijd wat verloren, al toont de spiegel mijn gezicht. En ik ken de kroegen en de kathedralen, van Amsterdam tot aan Maastricht. Toch zal ik elke dag verdwalen. Dat houdt de zaak in evenwicht.
Okay, I'm going to take a pause. I've heard a bit of talk about this. It was a great performance and I knew I had to react to it. And I don't know where I heard it, but I think I remember hearing that they did not rehearse this in live time because they wanted the emotion to be real. And they're such great performers. And there you go, you see Stef playing the piano and he's not even looking. So I'm really excited.
Laat me. Laat me. Laat mij mijn eigen gang maar gaan. Laat me, laat me, laat me, laat me. Laat me, laat me. Ik heb het altijd zo gedaan.
Ik zal mijn vrienden niet vergeten, want wie me lief is, blijft me lief. En waar ze wonen moest ik weten, maar ik verloor hun laatste brief. Ik zal ze heus nog wel ontmoeten. Misschien vandaag, misschien over een jaar. Ik zal ze kussen en me groeten. Het komt vanzelf weer voor elkaar. Laat me, laat me, laat me mijn eigen gang maar gaan. Laat me, laat me, laat me. Ik heb het altijd zo gedaan.
Oh my goodness, this is so emotional. And I did do some research this time and listened to the original, and I was really excited to see this happen in real time. This is the real deal. Singers singing, no rehearsal, boom, here it is. Such great songwriters and singers, both of them. They really tell the story. I'm super impressed.
Ik ben gelukkig niet verankerd. Soms woon ik hier, soms leef ik daar. Ik heb mijn leven niet verkankerd, ik heb geen bezit en geen bezwaar. En ik hou van water en van aarde. Hou van schamel en van duur. Er is geen stuiver die ik spaarde, ik leef gewoon van uur tot uur. Laat me, laat me, laat mij mijn eigen gang maar gaan. Laat me, laat me, laat me, laat me, laat me, laat me. Ik heb het altijd zo gedaan.
I'm going to pause again. You know, Stef was one of the first singers I reacted to this season, and he is just an incredible performer. His voice is great, but what I see, his primary, he tells a story. Now, I just finished watching when he was in the hot seat, and he says, one of his coaches said, sing yourself, use your voice, be you, sing you. Such a powerful testimony of just being in the moment and telling the story. And he is so sincere, and the voice follows. His sincerity leads and the voice follows, and it's super powerful to watch. And just this is such an intimate performance between the two of them.
Ik zal ook een keertje sterven. Daar kom ik echt niet onderuit. Ik laat mijn liedjes dan maar zwerven. Verder zoek je het maar uit. Voorlopig blijf ik nog jouw zanger. En geef ik alles wat ik heb. Ik blijf hier langer, liefst nog langer. Maar ik laat me blijven wie ik ben. Laat me. Laat mij mijn eigen gang maar gaan. Laat me. Oh, laat me. Ik heb het altijd zo gedaan.
Ik heb het altijd zo willen doen.
Oh my gosh, standing all around. That was some intimate performance. I totally get it. I did listen to a recording of the original, and I did understand it's like, I'm going to be me. I'm going to live me. I'm going to be me. Oh, I wish I knew all the Dutch better. But again, you don't really need to know the language to feel the emotion of the song. And the I'm going to be me. This is who I am. And I'm just going to let me be me. Let me be me. What a testimony. What a beautiful partnership. Oh my gosh. It was so incredible. And I get the fact, yes, that they did not rehearse with the band. And it looks like they made the choice to perform this piece in the moment. No rehearsal. Just in the moment. Oh, this was so precious. You can see the love and appreciation between the two. And I was just really impressed with Stef. Basically, his head was turned totally and playing the keys at the same time. And it was so intimate and so loving. Such great singers. And yes, this season was really different than last season. But I actually have learned to love all these singers. And I feel there's a bit more pressure. They're all songwriters and they're all singing songs that other people wrote. So feels like a bit more pressure. Like, I don't want to screw up your song. Like I said, I just finished watching the translations with Stef Bos in the seat. I have 3 more shows to do. And when I do all the 3 shows, I am planning on doing a Q&A or a talk with my Dutch fans, and probably in the morning on the weekends so we all can chat. And it'll be morning for me. I'm on the West Coast. So I want to have it a time when we can all talk about the season and all these amazing singers. I am just super in love with this whole series. And I get that this is a totally different cast than the last season. I love them too. But there's a bit more intimacy in this group. I think as a songwriter, there's a lot of introspection that goes into songwriting. I've written some songs. I can't say I'm a master songwriter, but I've done it. And it does take a different approach. To be a singer is one thing, to be a songwriter is something else. And there's a lot of times they work together. And what you get is a lot of poetry and a lot of meaning. And one of the things I really appreciate about a lot of the Dutch songs is it's not just the old let's party and I love you and, breakup songs and things like that. I mean, there are breakup songs, but it seems to me the songwriting scope is much wider, talking about much deeper things like your parents and your father, Papa, and your mother and, human experiences. It's not all about dating and partying and having sex and stuff like that, like it seems to be in America, unfortunately. There's so many songs that talk about the human condition and feelings like this one, like I need to be me. It doesn't matter. It's okay if I don't fit in. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be who I am. And I think that's a great message for everyone, but especially for singers, because having coached thousands of singers at this point, from just in my own studio or when I'm adjudicating people, there's a lot of pressure for singers to be like somebody else or model to be somebody else. But the only way we can be strong as a singer is to, first of all, understand our voice. Our voice is unique, and we can only use the voice we're given. We can train it to the level that we can, but I can't make myself sing a contralto. My voice just doesn't do that. And then besides that, we need to take in what we're supposed to be. You know, we don't have to be like someone else. It's okay to be unique. And our uniqueness is what makes us special. My nephew is kind of a poet, and he had a phrase, and I wish I remembered it exactly, but he said is the feature that you think is the ugliest on your face is actually the most beautiful, the one that makes you stand out, that makes you you. So I think some of us have feeling like we need to soften our rough edges and kind of, you know, modify so we fit in. But the truth is, we're not here to fit in. We're here to stand out. And when I say stand out, I'm not saying that we have to make fights and, you know, we're supposed to be unique. In our uniqueness, we have the piece of the puzzle that's going to bring this community. And so that's what I see. We need to encourage people to be unique and be themselves and have their own opinions. Just because we're unique doesn't mean we have to fight about who's right and who's wrong. It's about joining hands and bringing all our uniquenesses together so we can work together. And so, yes, I love this season. I love this show. I've really fallen in love with all these great singers, and just the passion and the energy of these two performing together was huge. And even though I watched a recording, I could still feel that intimacy and that special moment that was just right there for them at that time. And now it's for us to watch it. Great singers, great songwriters. It's just a magical show, and I so love it. So if you like Beste Zangers as much as I do, make sure you subscribe and click on the bell. And thanks for the likes, shares, and subscribes. I so appreciate it. And I also plan to do some more reactions to the season as I get through. I prefer to actually react before I watch the show because it just doesn't, I don't have any biases. I just like to react to what I see. And, you know, that's what I do when I react to singers in a competition format. I mean, they show up, I give them what I see, and that's the way it is. So this has been a great show and a great season, and we're not done yet. I still have to work through the show. Also, I want to let you know if you know of some other songs from other seasons. I know I have a few lists of them, but I would like to go back and listen to some of the other, you know, just like the singing group, Ojin, and the opera singer that raps. And then I've heard about the two singers that sang what Freddie Mercury and can't remember, names are just slipping out of my head. Montserrat, that's it, doing the same duet, Barcelona, I think it was called. So there has some on my list. I can only do so many videos a week, so I try to throw them out across the board, across the world of all my fan bases. But just so you know, the Dutch people and the Dutch shows and the Dutch singing culture is very dear to my heart. And I can actually claim some Dutch ancestry. So there, I feel like I belong. So thank you for welcoming me into the fold. I so appreciate it. And I want to let you know that if you are interested in lessons, I do teach online. I've been doing that since 2011. So you can find me at vocalsplendor.com if you're interested in that. And also I have 2 free, what I call passion projects on Facebook. They're private Facebook groups. The first one is called Creative Soul Alignment, and it's a group for people that are into the creative arts and also spirituality. And so we have painters, photographers, artists, singers, songwriters, and it's a great place to share and grow. And because when we're creating, we are experiencing the divine, because that's what the creator is. We are also creators. And the second group is called YouTube Success Strategies, and that's my group where I'm teaching people how to succeed on YouTube. I've been on YouTube actually before 2011. I actually had a YouTube channel that I posted some of my funny kid things of my children, and that was before I even merged with Google. So That one's kind of a quiet one, but I've had lots of experience on YouTube, and I'm really ready to start helping people succeed with that as well. All right, guys, love you, and I love this show, so I look forward to the next Beste Zangers reaction that I will do, and let me know in the comments which ones you think I really should do next. All right, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.